dark serial killer eyes.
Various other things, prostitution with the women.
Where there's nothing to reason with, it's a black hole. You're saying words, you're trying to evoke emotion in somebody, and there's nothing behind those eyes.
Records will show, text messages will prove, and these are things that my lawyers already have.
Behind me was Wade Wilson's last stop before his arrest.
After Wade Wilson murdered Kristine Melton and before he murdered Diane Ruiz, Wade Wilson made a stop that could have changed the whole outcome of this case. Wade Wilson was driving around after he had just committed his first murder. He was driving Kristine's car around a Cape Coral neighborhood. Wade was driving around trying to find the perfect house to rob, when eventually stopped a house that nobody is talking about. The homeowner, which doesn't want her name out, says she just returned from a yoga class and noticed the gate was closed, which is not typical, and that there was a car she did not recognize on the other side of the gate. Says walks around and said hello, but nobody answers. Right before unlocking the back door of her home to enter, she paused and decided to call her oldest child to find out whose car was there. Before making the call, she heard a man's voice. That voice was Wade Wilson. She saw Wilson approach her from a detached garage with his hands in the air apologetically. No, this is my house. You just need to get out of here," she said to Wade. She described Wade as a tall man with dark hair and tattoos. It looked like he had a rough night, she told authorities. As Wilson left in his car, she took photos of his license plate, and he asked why she did that. "Because I don't know who the F you are," she told him. "Now get out of here." Wade backed out, stopped for a moment, looked back, and apologized before driving away. After he left this house, he killed Diane Ruiz. It seems that Wilson had a history of trespassing and disturbing behavior leading up to the tragic event. The witness's quick thinking and assertiveness may have potentially prevented further harm. It is clear that Wilson's actions were concerning and must have been unsettling for those involved. Wade Wilson left that house without touching or injuring anyone, but he had just killed someone and was about to kill someone else. The homeowner said after Wade left her house, she went to go get in her car that was left at the house unlocked while she was at yoga with friends. She opens the door and a urine scent smell was unbearable. As she sat down in her vehicle, she can see the cup holder filled with urine. We know Wade Wilson was on drugs, and they obviously was still affecting his decisions. But why did he not kill her? Why was his hands up in the air in this report? The homeowner called the police as soon as Wade left, but police officers came, she wrote a report, and nothing was done until he was arrested later that day. Wade has since tried to reach out to this homeowner multiple times, and she doesn't know how he has her information. In the description, there will be a link to this information.
Let's get to that.
Ronnie Blue Eyes in the building.
Lou, hey, what do you say?
Let's get to that.
Blue Eyes back. YouTube Streets podcast alongside my guy.
Let's get to that.
New Age Plug. Yo, what do you know?
He was trying to rob people in between. Like he was riding around looking for a house to hit. He goes up to a random lady's house that wasn't home at the time and tries to hit her house. Now, this is a homeowner that her name is not out, but she is in a deposition. And he actually tried to contact her after this incident. But let's get into this. So he walks up to the house. He's trying to rob it. He's doing all kinds of weird shit. Right. She gets dropped off by friends after going to yoga. She had her car at the house unlocked. She walks up. Before she tries to unlock the car, she calls her son. She's like, because there's a car parked out there. She's like, what the hell? Whose car's parked in the driveway? She's like, ain't nobody I know. And then all of a sudden she hears a voice, and that voice is Wade Wilson. And it freaks her out. And she's like, what the hell? Get the hell out of here. And so in the report, the deposition says his hands are in the air. So it makes me think that she might have had a gun. Because why did he? Because he left. He made her leave. She got his tag number, and she's like, "Why you get my tag number?" He's like, "Because I don't know who the fuck you are." Wow. Right? He leaves and goes and kills Diane Ruiz after that. Right after that.
And so what else he do?
Okay, Ronnie, this is the nastiest part. So after he leaves, she goes back in the car, bro. First she opens the car. She's like, "What is that smell?" She goes in the car, bro. He had pissed in her cup holder, dude.
What? Oh, that's wild.
So why do you think he did that? Because he's just so fucked up on drugs that he just went into the car and pissed in the cup holder?
I don't know. This gets weirder and weirder, man.
Type shit. Like, you can never know with people like this. You know what I mean?
I know I'm gonna get a lot of slack for this, but I don't know much about meth. We don't really have it out here in New York City. Upstate, yeah, it's running out there, but I don't know the behavior patterns of a meth head. You know what I mean?
Well, it was Flocka. Some people say he was on Flocka. Some people say meth. Some say yeah, he was on something horrible, right? But he peed in the cup holder because he had to go pee. Why didn't he just go pee in the woods or pee on the side of the house?
I don't know. Drugs are bad, man. First and foremost. That's all I can say. Okay. But
if he had his hands in the air saying no, listen, no, and she's like no, get the heck out of here. You think she had a gun in her hands and they just didn't
I believe so. Or maybe he was just so scared, you know. Maybe
you pointed out another fact. Yeah, my bad. But listen, like you pointed out another fact earlier too, right? The fact that she made it out this situation with no harm probably tells you she had something protecting herself. Because who knows what would have transpired if she didn't? You know what I mean?
We'll get that in 1 second. With the last part of this, if he comes around that corner fast and tries to attack her, she kills him. We have a dead Wade Wilson right now, and we have a live Diane Ruiz. And I'm just saying the situation could have been a lot different. The police could have took this a little bit more serious when she called, because a police report's a police report, but
and he pissed in a cup holder. What the kind of stuff is that, man? Come on,
bro. He sexually molested her car, bro.
Yeah, he violated the car, man. He gave the car
that vehicle victim
golden shout. Listen, man. I don't know, man. Drugs are bad. First and foremost, this dude was out of his mind, whacked out on whatever it was. But this lady definitely dodged death. You know what I mean? Because he was on a rampage. If she didn't assert her ground and let it be known, like, we're not having that over here, she'd have been victim number 2. And then, who knows what it would have happened.
It just shows that he was targeted in a certain woman, and he didn't kill everybody he's seen that day.
He prays on the weak.
Well, I'm gonna go with the fact that she was protecting herself and she had that thing on her, because for anybody that's doing some shit they ain't got no business doing, they get caught. Usually they go put their hands up if they're whoa.
Right, well,
initiative. That was the word I was looking for.
Yeah, the initiative. Their initiative sucks, man. All around the board, the police fucking dropped the ball around us the whole way. Even when it came to him being pulled over and stopped and him getting away. Like, they fucked up all the way, bro. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some litigation and some lawsuit against the police department for there's got to be some way somehow that they caused this to happen by being negligent, bro.
Yo, it's funny that you say that, because I do believe this thing is not going to end quietly. There's going to be a lot more to transpire. There's going to be a lot of noise. There's going to be a lot of lawsuits, a lot of more people involved, a lot of stuff to come to light. What's in the dark eventually comes to light.
And the more that's in the dark is coming to light, man, it's pissing me off more. I don't know about you, but this shit is really starting to grind my gears, because it's just
starting to get under my skin. Yeah,
it's starting to get under my skin now, because all that money they raised for this fucking dude, man, it should be quadruple amounts of money for the victims,
how
bro.
much money was raised for that dude that killed the Chomo? That's who they should be raising money for. People like that, bro. It's like,
well, yeah, I think people got their morals fucked up. You know what I mean? A lot of these women have a lot of daddy issues, and they're rebellious in a lot of ways and defiant. Kind of cut your nose off to spite your own face kind of situation, if you ask me. But I think that the victims GoFundMe or whatever it's called should be
up, right? The family of the
super up. Should be outshining everything and everything that everybody's saying and everything we're doing right now. We should be talking more about the families that were affected, man.
Facts, scandalous world. And first and foremost, like me and DVS always say, man, DVS and I respectfully rest in peace to all the victims, and loves and prayers and condolences to all the families,
to the family members and everybody that's affected by this, friends, family, This is, we're covering this, but let's not lose sight of what it is that's really going on and what really matters the most, man. This is entertainment. But at the end of the day, man, people lost their fucking lives, man.
Right.
Let's not forget.
Find by a vote of 9-3 that Wade Wilson should be sentenced to death.
Fuck Team Wade, they be super lame. You know that boy is gay, he's doing gay for pay. Yeah, fuck Team Wade, you can't save Wade. That boy is gonna die, they bout to fry him, man. Fuck Team Wade, you can't save Wade. That boy is super gay, he's doing gay for pay. He's jerking off the other guys on the J-Pay. The kiosk getting lit with some layaway. Him and Joe Exotic probably do a three-way. You give him head and he gon' cut off your head, man. Man, fuck Team Wade, they the main ops. They ain't gon' fucking stop, they all want is cock. Yeah, fuck Team Wade, they like a chomo dude. Yeah, I'ma find they crew, yeah, I'ma roll right through. Yeah, fuck Team Wade. Fuck all those bitches that got your bag. Put him in the cell with JD, stab, 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 yeah. Bring that wood chipper, yeah. Put it on his ass, Take the white trash out, take the white trash out, yeah. Fuck your tattoo, bitch, I know that's just a mask. You so gay, you got some semen in your flies. Deadpool, fuck that shit, call him Flash. Cause he's gon' die and he ain't never coming back. Team Wade, they tryna save Wade. That boy is super gay, he's gonna run a train with Joey in his cellmate. Gay boy gangster, yeah, he got the keys. Fucked up in his face so much, that's why he got no teeth. If I was a CEO, I would put him with Felice. You know Felice is gonna clap Wade's cheek. Team Wade, they tryna save Wade. You know he's super gay, you know he's gay for pay. I'm talking gay for stay. We gonna pull the plug and kill this bitch. And he ain't gonna be hurting women, he ain't gonna be hurting kids. Only time he put hands on men is when he sucks they dick. Fuck Team Wade, you stupid bitches can't be mad at this. Straight facts, that's your last crime. Even for the killings, you and PC last time. Fuck with